What we mean by cheap insurance can oftentimes mean that a policyholder is not insuring themselves for an accurate amount of money, not necessarily the premium that they're paying, but the coverages that they are carrying in their policy.
Whether you're at fault or you need to actually sue to recover since you were in an accident, having the cheapest insurance is the worst thing to have.
A lot of times people out there are underinsuring themselves, their vehicles, their personal property, different things like that.
That works two ways. One, if you're at fault, now if it's a really bad accident and there's no other insurance out there and you have significant assets or even just regular assets as a middle-class person, if you get sued and they get a huge judgment of $200,000, the insurance company will write a check, then they're going to come after you personally.
Your vehicle may be worth $10,000, give it an arbitrary number. But if you were to cause an accident with an Escalade, that's $150,000. Where is that extra money coming from? And then that's where the legal side comes in of, are they coming after assets and different things like that?
The other is, and we deal with this a lot, is if you're not at fault and the other person is at fault, and either they don't have insurance or they have very little insurance, you have what's called either uninsured or underinsured motorists, and we deal with that all the time, coverage. And so if someone doesn't have insurance, actually a family friend of ours was driving out in the country somewhere, very narrow roads, and somebody came in the other lane. It was like 7 a.m, and he hit her head on. And the person who had hit her didn't have insurance. So I think they might have had at that time like 25 or something, whatever it was back then. And she had $100,000, which was nice, but she had $260,000 in medical bills. And so then she has a lien against her case by the state, and we had to negotiate that down. At the end of the day, after paying off her reduced bills from $250,000 to like $50,000, she wound up like $20,000 in her pocket.
So I have seen it to be $3 more expensive a month to carry an additional $50,000 in liability limits, or an additional $75,000 in property damage limits, which $3 a month compared to, okay, now we need to seek legal action because we don't have enough coverage and all of this, trickle effect has happened.
And I can tell you firsthand, based on what Ellie was saying before in terms of the difference of cost, we went from like $100,000 coverage to $300, or it might be $500, but either $300 or $500, and then a $2 million umbrella. And it only cost $600 more a year. I think it went up $32 a month or something. I remember 32 or 35 was in my head. And so to have all of that coverage up to $2 million for an extra $30 a month, I mean, it was a no-brainer.
Get a professional opinion. Whether that's an insurance agent or your estate planner or your financial advisor, somebody that understands the assets that you have, the assets that you need to protect, and then making sure that your insurance is then sufficient, because God forbid something terrible happens and you do need to seek legal representation. The last thing you want is to be underinsured or uninsured. So the best thing you can do is to always seek advice.
No, I agree 100%. I mean, seeing it on the back end, everything that Ellie has said, agree 100%. I mean, you need to talk to somebody. You can't find it online. Especially someone that has some experience, that has actually seen the good and the bad of people trying to save a couple bucks and give personal stories of this is what can happen to you.